accounting expense is being calculated. Like first 4-year expenses. But let's say if you consider 10% per annum attrition rate, so this is your attrition, the expense. So that's how the misstatement can happen. That's why the attrition rate is very important in the calculation of the ESOP expenses. That we need to consider the attrition rate while calculating the ESOP expense. Now just quickly see the any Q&A if we have received on this. Okay, this one link I have given over here, you can browse through maybe at a later time. So WIRC have done one project and they have picked the Excel files of the disclosures and collated at a single place. So if you want to see the disclosure of any specific index, you can browse through this link, type your number of index you want, maybe 19102 or whichever index you want. So on this link, you can on one click find more than 20 to 30 Excel formats of the index disclosure. This is a very good work done by the WIRC in the recent past. So this can be beneficial to you. Now you can ask any question. Let us see some of the questions which have come up on our this Slido portal. The first one is regarding the job worker or the contract employee. So ideally the count of that 10 the gratuity act or the, so basically it says the number of employees. There is no clear-cut bifurcation whether contract employees to be covered or not. It's not very strict as the PF. In PF it is very strict. You have to consider that contract employees etc. also. But in gratuity, I would say primarily the responsibility of gratuity falls on the employer who is employing those contract employees at their end. So in the calculation of 10 or 50, ideally that contract employee will not come, but this is not a legal answer because it is not clear anywhere. But as a practical answer, I would say that 10 employees will be our own employees.
Because he will be considered as a principal employee.
Yeah. Yeah, so ultimate liability will fall us also, but the first liability is of the main contractor who is supplying the employees. The next one is regarding the valuation of private equity share. So I would say this is not part of the actuarial basically because this kind of valuation is usually done by the registered valuers. The next one is the applicability of AS 15. This we have already covered, that it is applicable to all companies having more than 10 employees. The next one is, do we fill up the attrition head count? If yes, at what salary? So while we check the attrition history, we can see that how many employees left the organization in a year. Basis that we can calculate the attrition rate. So these are some of the questions. If you have any other question, you can ask over here. So with this, I would like to thank you all for staying connected. And so this is my contact details. And so if you have any further question, we can definitely connect. And also to share the contact detail of ma'am. These are the contact details of madam. So we have any other question? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Kartikey.
It's definitely been an enriching session. Actuaries is in general not very related. We do not usually give importance to this in our day-to-day, say, auditing or accounting jobs. But you have highlighted that we should start giving importance to actuaries field now. Thank you so much for your session. On behalf of JV Nagar CP Study Circle, I would like to propose a hearty vote of thanks to both our speakers today, Ms. Padmaja Raj and CA Kartikey Kandoi, for highlighting the importance of actuaries, the opportunities that lie there for us CS, and how we should incorporate these practices in our day-to-day life. Also, I would like to thank our today's coordinators for helping us out in the event today. Also, there are a few announcements. We have our live budget screening session on the 1st of February, and I would like to invite you all to view the budget with us here at Kohinoor itself. On 4th of February, we have our budget meeting, wherein we will be discussing the budget impact on direct taxes and the capital market impacts. Very eminent speakers like CA TP Oswal sir and Vikram Kotak, they have agreed to grace the occasion. So I would like to invite you all for that also. And a big thank you to all the audience present today for being interactive and making this session a success. Thank you.
Also, February, we also planning to release our budget booklet.
Yeah.
So it's our tradition, JB.
Yeah.
Every year we release our budget booklet. So this year also we are going to continue with that. So we'll be releasing our budget booklet.
Yeah.
So we request all, same like 8:40 to 1:50, 4 hours.